Alright, hope everybody is doing well. I was not expecting to make this video, but I ordered a bunch of records on Discogs probably barely even 3 or 4 days ago. It's absolutely insane. I just made the order, it seemed like this weekend, and I had a sports autograph card order that took like 2 weeks to get here. This took like 3 days medium mail or something absolutely insane. Large box here that was dropped off on the porch today. I was not expecting anything. This one came from Dysfunction 88, I think is what their store name is. I will try to leave that in the description, but you can look that up. It's spelled weird. D-Y, I think. And we'll try to open this up here with the scissors here and just show you. I did this as a test just to see what you can get for around $20. And I had a list here of exactly what I spent on each record here. Let me just keep opening up this box here and then go over the list of them. I don't remember exactly which one was which here. So I got that side open, and one was $1.20, one was $1.20, another one was $1.62, $1.50, 75 cents, $1.50, $1.12, $2.40, and $1.60. And if you can remember what I mentioned in my previous record video, I think I said records at Goodwill are $3.99, something like that, and then the ones at the bins are $1.29. And this is unusual stuff that you will probably never find at any thrift store ever. This does not want to open really easily. It'll probably take half the video. There's one box open. So let's do this one here. I got to open the back part of it here. The camera setup is not ideal, but several people wanted another look at my explosives record box. I just wanted to see what kind of covers they came with and how they, or covers they didn't come with, and how well they were packed and what kind of conditions. I'm not going to go through everything here, but here's Lee Coombs, The Future Sound of Retro Sampler 2. So there is this one right here. Most of them are going to be 12 inches, I believe. Pretty sure. This one was the most expensive because if you're not into electronic or electronic dance music or whatever you want to call it, people just usually say techno. But this is Paul Van Dyke, Nothing But You, featuring Hemstock and Jennings. So there is that one there. So that's pretty cool. Then we have Paul Van Dyke, Another Way Avenue. Another Way in Avenue. Like I said, if you don't know anything about this music, I'm sure you have at least heard of him. He's like super famous. I'm subscribed to his YouTube channel. Then we have Monoculture, and this is Light of My Life. Some of them were advertised with stickers or beat up. This one I think is two records in one, two vinyl records in one slip here. So I tried to grab ones with covers, or at least advertised with covers. Here's the Lighthouse Family. And why it was not its cover, I'm not really sure why. There's the cover here, really beat cover here, but I'm not too worried about it. There's the Lighthouse Family, Ocean Drive, and then there is the cover for that. That one was 75 cents. Again, why it was not in its outer sleeve is beyond me, but there's that one there. Then we have this one here. This one also is not in its outer sleeve for some reason. This is Illumination, and this is Don't Want Your Life. Don't Want Your Life, and I guess there's a lot of them have remixes, and a lot of these are overseas England records. This one here is one of the few, with Illumination one, you can find a bunch in the United States. So that is package number one. I guess I could show you some of the backs of these too, but some of the information on the backs of these are not super exciting here. And this is just one of those things that I did not have a lot of this in my collection, and I wanted to try to see what I can get. You know, obviously there's a few better ones, but they're going to cost a lot of money, like $50, $100, $200, $300 or more, and I just don't feel like spending some of those. At least they got some good bubble wrap. This one says Pet, and I forgot, let's see, Pet, it's got the original super version of Super Pet on here. I just like this song here. This does not have any value. I'm not even sure if I could even find this on YouTube, so we'll see about that one there. Maybe actually there was one copy on YouTube, one sample of that. This is the one that people might know, Mellow Tracks, Out of Space. It looks like there's 2 vinyl records in here, so that's kind of neat. There's Mellow Tracks, Out of Space. Just type that one in and you'll probably recognize that one here. This one did not have, I believe this one did not have a, this is I think the last one here. So this came out to like $21 and a few cents and change total, including the shipping. The shipping was about $9 for the shipping. This is Cartouche, Running Up That Hill. So it's some sort of club, you know, 90s, early 2000s, 1997. Club mix of Kate Bush's Running Up That Hill. So that's kind of interesting. It's one of the most affordable Running Up That Hill versions you can find. So if you can find that, it's in some sort of ARS Productions sleeve there. So that's really pretty neat. I'm only about 5 minutes in here, so we can just flip these back over. Like I said, these have 2 vinyl records in there. Some of them, you know, when you go to Discogs and eBay, they'll be listed as poor, VG, excellent. Oh, I just noticed something there. There's a big rip in a chair there. Well, I'm not going to sit in that chair. Let's look at the back of Pet here, and there's some... Sometimes I just pick ones I like the covers of, but the covers of most of these I didn't really particularly care for. I was just trying to see what you can find in the absolute bargain sections. There were records as low as 38 cents. I'm not a huge rap fan, and do I really want to add a whole bunch of rap to my collection? I wouldn't say rap necessarily, but mid-90s kind of like a club, you know, house music. And there's the back of that one. I think I showed that one. This one's made in England. Oh, no, those are probably the people responsible for making this deal here. And that's the thing here. To show you what this one. This was a 75-cent record, and it looks like it's been only spin a few times there. Again, a lot of DJs, you know, run these, you know, through the. They're going from event to event, and they're not necessarily using them all. But and then there is the back of that one there, and this one came 2 vinyl records in one sleeve. They do that a lot of times. Sometimes it's and there is that one there. Will I listen to these very much? Especially if they're not on YouTube, I probably will. But if let's get this one here. These are the ones, you know, with the nice covers there. At least they have some sort of, you know, they're not super valuable. But I will say, like I said, if you get this one for like, this one I think was $1.60. And the next person could want about $5 plus $5 for shipping, so you're in for about 10. And then this one here, you know, prices are, there were very few copies, I think, in the United States for this one here. There's that. And there's the back of it there. Again, with the lighting here, just was not planning to make this video, but I just decided to do a quick one here. And I believe this was just one vinyl here. Let's take a look at this one here. Sometimes they have different mixes. One of the sellers I was looking at, not this one, used some sort of vinyl cleaner that left a bunch of residue on all his records, so we had to make mention of that. But Dysfunction 88, I think, is what the seller's name was, and they had a lot of this electronic type of music for sale and fairly affordable. They had a couple other records that I wanted, but you know, for my little $20 test here, I wasn't going to buy 2 $15 records. So that is what I have for you. Hope you got some ideas or interesting. Look these up on YouTube if you care, and thank you for watching.